Hello everybody, how are you feeling today? I know that last week was a bit of an emotional roller coaster in my household, from feelings of not being able to get out when it was raining, boredom, frustration. But it has got a plus side. My daughter has been able to communicate with her friends, which is an amazing. So I mean, we've gone through a couple of weeks of her not wanting to, and now we've actually she's made that conscious change and choice herself to do so. So I'm extremely proud from a mum's perspective. Going towards today's video, I would like to share a couple of strategies with you to help build up confidence and self-esteem as a parent, and also with your children. I've mentioned a couple of videos to how to journal your thoughts and feelings and experiences at night time, and also to do this as a morning routine, but add something else in there. So add a list of gratitude. What are you grateful for in your lives right now? Also be able to kind of pass this on to your children, is sit down with them, make a list with them. What is it that you're grateful for? You know, send that gratitude out as an intention from the whole family in itself. This in itself will help build up the resilience muscle to help you be grateful. You know, there's people with all different circumstances. The one thing that we are all going through is that we are all in this together. There are certain different experiences that will be different. So taking the list of gratitude. Also, it's okay to feel not okay. Okay, so try not to put too much pressure on yourself if you're having a day that's not so great. Just expand on how you're feeling. So allow that feeling to be there. Using this as an example, anger and frustration and becoming irritable, all these different emotional responses, our children will definitely pick up on. So for us to work with our own emotions first, this gives us more time to be able to listen to our children and expand exactly how they're feeling. And it also allows us to incorporate, which is my next tip, of incorporate an hour's fun time. Put all your gadgets down, put all the pressures of homeschooling your children. Set aside an hour that you just spend having belly laughs with your children, or even, you know, your partners if you have them, or anyone in your household. Just set that side of point of having fun time. It really does bring that sense of belonging for yourself, and also brings a sense of comforting, and also a shift. And what I mean by that is removing some of your emotions that are in your nervous system. So laughing, crying, shouting, expressing, that's also a way of being able to get that out of your body. So by creating a point of having fun time is letting all the happy chemicals off in your body, serotonin, your oxytocins, and, you know, what we're not getting from hugging, we can have this form through laughing, crying, and, you know, being able to self-acknowledge and discover these emotions, allow them to be there, and accept them. That in itself is building up a resilience within this challenging time for us all. So we've got the gratitude list, becoming aware of emotions. It's okay not to feel okay, to share some of these emotions of how you feel with other adults. And like I say, the change starts with us. So if we start making these conscious changes of how we feel and how we deal with our thoughts, our children, then we can pass these tools on to our kids for them to benefit also. So there is also focusing on the positives of your day, focusing on what makes you feel good. What could you bring in on that day? So you've got the fun element that you can incorporate as a part of a routine, having your belly laughs. I love a belly laugh. My kids love a belly laugh. And I'm sure everybody out there, that's exactly what kind of energy, positive energy, that we could all do with right now. There's so much more negative emotions and everything that's out there let's try and bring in some of the positives. Let's try and bring in that outcome that we're all looking for. What could you do differently when you are, when lockdown has been lifted? What would you possibly do differently when that does happen? What could you incorporate as a positive to you as self-development? That in itself will help help that sense of you being able to release, bring in the positives of helping you build your confidence. A little exercise to do with everybody in your household. Write one positive thing about that family member. And if you get everyone to do that in the house, everyone's writing something positive about somebody. When that is given to you, reading that alone is going to help with how you feel. It's going to help boost your self-confidence, and definitely is that going to help boost your child's confidence. So there is also a point of being able to listen. So it's very important, is listen to yourself, listen to how you feel, and also take the time to listen how your children might be feeling right now, and encourage a form of it's okay to cry, because it 100% is. I am probably one of those people that a few years ago I saw crying as a weakness. Over my personal development side of things that's led me to this point to want to inspire and help you guys out there, is that I learned to know that crying is definitely a strength. Okay, so being able to release that in a form of crying when you feel that way, you feel so much better for it. So encourage the emotions, release, encourage with yourself and encourage with your children. There really is something that as a household, that it's a daily practice, helping focus on the positives for everybody that's in that household, the highest good for everybody. What could you bring in that's going to help everybody in that household, including yourself first, that's going to help you feel good? Bring all the feel-good factors in. Bring in some of the favourite music in. So when you sense that there is a dip in how you feel, whack your favourite music on. Let that play, you know, let that can change how you feel within seconds. So that in itself is bringing something when you're feeling a little low, bring in something that's going to help you feel better. So this week, I'm hoping that some of these tools will be able to help some of your household members, including yourself. Remember, the start of change starts with us. And if there's anything, like I say, I can do to help anybody out there on a one-to-one, either message me if you would like to have points of helping you get to this start of self-development, and some of the strategies that I can give you over by email that's running over some of the videos that we've put up on this Facebook platform and YouTube over the previous weeks. So please reach out to me and stay safe, stay happy, and 100% stay positive.